to do another session of ASMR cartooning. Um, I'm just going to go ahead and read to you what I ended up with the other day doing the comic strip. Uh, this comic strip is called The New Adventures of Commander Cowan and Friends, and it's about farm animals trying to save the planet. So all I'm going to do right now is just read to you, like I said, of the cartoon, and I'll just continue to illustrate what's going on. So, evil fish people leader was sent back to his planet because he wasn't taking care of business he on his own planet. So they sent him back to his planet. So meanwhile, let us go ahead and do this. I hope you can see this, you guys. All right. So meanwhile, back at Space Camp Mission Control, Jeremiah has been assigned to do eat up duty, and he's supposed to keep an eye on Clarissa Cal. She's a double agent, so she's still in cahoots with Sheriff, who is trying to she is in cahoots with Sheriff, who is trying to catch Chuck to take him back to the processing plant to get the bounty. Um, So I'm going to go ahead and just take care of these comic strip panels and kind of tell you what's going on during the process, guys. All right, so yeah, I'm still camping. Yay! In an RV in Alabama. That's why my hair is so gooey. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my attention over to the paper that I'm going to be designing on. So let's go ahead and get this cartoon started. Now, you guys, I've been doing this cartoon, this comic strip series for a little while now, and each time I explain it, there's more stuff that I'm adding onto it. So I'm trying not to make it too complicated, but there I go, doing what I said I wasn't going to be doing. So in trying to explain it, it's getting a little bit of a challenge. So sorry about that. This is Jeremiah, and he's one of the superheroes in the comic strip. Okay, so here's his little goatee. I'm going to try to do this the best I can, you guys. I'm in an RV, and I'm literally camping out, you guys. So just in case you're wondering what the heck is going on, that's what's going on. Let's see. I'm trying to do this so that and I keep telling people, it's just a cartoon. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Jeremiah eats everything. He's kind of in charge of that department. So, okay, guys. Hi, Jeffrey. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Kate. Kat, I'm sorry. I don't mean to butcher names, guys. I don't mean to butcher. Okay. So this is Jeremiah, and he's a billy goat. And this is Clarissa. She's a double agent, you guys. She's working for the sheriff, but she was somehow able to get on the Commander Cow's team. And the only reason she's there is because Herb and Frank are kind of like the leaders of this gang, and they want to make sure to keep an eye on her. They're doing recon on her, and she's doing recon on them. She's working for the sheriff. And I sure do appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. This little comic strip of mine is getting a little bit more complicated. And if you go on mycowjokes.blog, it won't be complicated as much as it sounds like. Okay. Try and make her. Doing this in an RV, you guys, is challenging. In other words, I may have to do this over a little bit, but that's okay. Aw, hey Zayla. Erica, I hope you're doing well, you guys. Thank you for joining me. I'm in Alabama right now, you guys, in an RV. And I am roughing it. I do not have my easel. I do not have my artboard. This is my brother-in-law's, and they kind of set me up here. So it's a little bit more difficult to illustrate doing this, you guys. Seriously. I'm just giving it the old college try, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me, too. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you. Thank you for your sweet comments, you guys. You guys, this is a series. I'm putting together a comic book series, and I got a publisher, you guys, and this is going to be, I'm going to go ahead and give these comic books to my subscribers. They're freebies. And my publisher is like putting them together as we speak. So it's a bunch of little chapters about the adventures of this group of animals who are trying to save the planet. But there's more to the story than that, you guys. So yeah. Okay, she's got the one horn here. There we go. Okay. So if you guys go to my blog site, mycowjokes.blog, you guys, the comic strip series is there. You can find that there. If you guys have ever heard the term winging it, that's exactly what I'm doing today. Winging it. So, like I said, I appreciate you guys coming in just for a minute or two and just hanging out while I cartoon my little comic strip. So what's going on in the comic strip right now is she was issued a uniform, and she wasn't looking, she was looking kind of frumpy. She didn't like it, so she thought she would doll herself up, because her plan is to get Chuck back to the processing plant, Chuck and View. And she's trying to lure him back, and so she dolled herself up. But Chuck was kind of he had been cured of her, oh, what do you call it? Her wily ways. She was trying to seduce him, and it's not working because he was already cured. But she's got another trick up her sleeve. She's trying to lure him back to the processing plant for the sheriff. So she's kind of like a double agent. So, hey Silver, I hope you're doing well, sweetie. Let's see, she's got her do-rag here. Let's see. Do-rag, this is it. I think that's it. I think all I have to do is add her shirt color here. So this is what I'm doing, guys. I sure do appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. I surely do. You guys are the best. You guys are my kind of people. Seriously. You can't be half bad if you like cartooning, right? All right. I have quite a few folks that are joining me. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. And I love you all to death. And this isn't so much cartooning, it's more or less ASMR. And I decided to start this channel because I struggle with sleep, you guys. And I would contribute to the cause and do my little thing to help folks relax and chill out and just take life a little bit lighter. Life gets lifey, and sometimes you just need to chill out and have fun and not stress so much. This is the point being. You know what? I was so stressed out this morning, you guys. I was so stressed out. And thank you. I like it. That is cool. Goat Universe. I love it. Okay, so here's your storyboard. And Clarissa's going, or no, Jeremiah's going, I don't think the generals are going to be okay with this. She decided to redo her wardrobe and make herself over to lure Chuck back so that she can get him back to the processing plant. She's a double agent. She's working for the sheriff. So she goes, don't worry, darling. I'll deal with the bosses. And then the next storyboard is Tracker Cow Angel. Just then, Tracker Cow Angel shows up unexpectedly, and he's going, what's going on here? Because he's part of the team. I don't know. Oh, my comic strip. I would probably have to leave a whole comic strip, and it's available on my CowJokes.blog if you're interested. But right now, I'm in Alabama. So I'm trying to focus on my cartooning and deal with the humidity in this state. My sister and I just went shopping this morning, you guys. We went down the road. We drove right in the middle of a storm. It was raining cats and dogs. And if you have been following me and going, okay, something's different here. What's different is I don't have an easel. I don't have an artboard. I'm in an RV and I'm roughing it. So you're telling yourself, gee, she looks like she's struggling a little. You are right. This is nothing though. When I first started this channel, I didn't have anything to work with. I had nothing to work with. So it's kind of like going back to basics for me. I lightly outlined the illustrations, you guys, so that way I wouldn't goom this up too much. Probably we'll be gooming it up a little bit, but it's live stream, guys. What can you say, right? You can't help the goings on in live stream, you guys, seriously. Aw. I know it's because it's an ASMR session, sweetie. I could talk a little bit louder. I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you guys. ASMR is a lot of soft talking, you guys, and the reason being is I want to get my audience the sounds of the markers going over the surface of the paper. I'm shooting for the tingly effect, guys. Okay, guys. Little Clarissa, she's working for the bad guys. Okay, and she's wearing her skinny pants. Okay, let me see if I can do this, you guys. This is like okay. Let's see. Do it this way. You guys. Okay. If you say, she looks like she's struggling a little bit, I am. Because I am in a camper without an easel. So I'm kind of doing what I can to get this comic strip illustrated for you guys and colored. There. Okay. So now Tracker Cal Angel's going, what is this? You are not supposed to be. He's going, you're out of uniform, Agent CC. Let's see here. To my orange. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I found it. Okay, guys. Here we go. It doesn't look so bad. Once it's colored, I guess it will be better. few of you who are reading the comic strip, hopefully you get it. And if it doesn't make sense, please let me know. If you find any typos in the comic strip, please let me know. You guys are very helpful when it comes to giving feedback for these cartoons that I'm illustrating for you. And I do appreciate the feedback that I get from you guys. Truly, I do. There are some typos. I've been going over and over the content, and there are a couple of typos in the comic strip on my blog site. So, trying to edit and stuff like that, and do these sessions. Boy, oh boy, I got a punch list, you guys. Okay, and then they got their little capes. So what happened was Frank and Herb, who are the masters of the universe, decided to invite Cece to the team. And it's only because they know that she's a double agent. So they want to keep an eye on her, you guys. So right now, she's working for the sheriff. Okay, let me see. Let me just do it this way. A little bit there. Okay. I'm gonna fix that up when I go to edit. But this is a long. I can clean this up in AI, which I plan on doing, guys. So just an FYI. I'm just illustrating this way for this ASMR sake. So I appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging out. Love it. Well, you guys, it's you know what? I don't worry about the small stuff. There's too much to. I don't know. I enjoy ASMR sessions because they kind of chill me. I'm a little bit hypertensive, and whenever I'm, can't sleep, I'll hit the ASMR sessions on YouTube, and that kind of chills me out. And I figured I had something to share with people, so I'm sharing my cartooning, and hopefully with a soft talk, included the soft talk, hopefully that will help people with their sleep. I'm hoping. There. Okay, guys. Jake, I hope you're doing well. I'm glad, because this is that's the premise. It's just life gets lifey, and you know what? You stress out all the time, but, you find something that works for you, that helps you relax and not take life so seriously, It, worth it in the long run if you can find something out there that helps you just, maintain your sanity. And this does it for me. I enjoy cartooning, and I would encourage anyone who has a passion for anything to just follow their passion. Everyone has some kind of talent. Everyone comes, in my opinion, you know, everyone comes to the planet with something. So I enjoy art and illustration and cartooning. Cartooning's my big thing. I really enjoy cartooning a lot. So yeah, that's what I dig doing this kind of stuff. So like I said, find your happy, guys. I'm semi-retired, so this is a great release for me. I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I didn't have my cartooning. So I enjoy doing this part of retirement. Okay, guys. Hey, I was wondering if anyone wants to moderate. I would gladly make you a moderator if anyone's up for the job. I normally don't have one, but I have quite a few visitors today. So if anyone feels like moderating, please let me know. And I will just go ahead and let you. I appreciate everything that you guys bring to the channel. I appreciate all the feedback that I get from you guys and the sweet comments that you are giving me. I appreciate it. I truly do. Okay, here, give him some hooves. Here, he's got some hooves going on here. She's got some hooves. There we go. All right. And I just dropped something. I don't know what I dropped, but give me some second. I dropped one of my colors, guys. All right, here we go. All right, so this is what's going on. Let me show you what's happening in the comic strip. Alrighty. Tracker Cow Angel shows up, and Cece is a double agent. She's working for the sheriff. But Frank and Herb, who are the big bosses of these guys, they've got her number. They know that she's a double agent. And the only reason why they hired her on the team is to keep an eye on her, so that they can keep track of her. So they're doing recon on her, and she's trying to do recon on them. She's working for Sheriff Floyd, and he is a bungling sheriff who is trying to catch Chuck, who is Commander Cowan, and get him back to the processing plant. He's been doing that since the beginning of the comic strip. Happening today. So Tracker Cow Angel shows up and he says, what's happening here? And then the next one is the next cartoon comic panel is he's telling Cece, he says, he's going, what have you done, Agent Cece? Says, you know what, you need to run this past the big bosses before you start making yourself over, because she's out of uniform. She went ahead and gave herself a makeover, and that's not cool. That's not allowed. She's kind of sassy that way. She's kind of got that entitled personality. Oh, I can. I can if I want to. So yeah, that part. I'm gonna put another piece. Oh, you guys, if this looks weird, it's because it is. I'm camping out in an RV. I'm trying to do cartooning. I'm telling you. You can't make this stuff up, you guys. I guess you can. I guess I... Okay, so this is Tracker Cow Angel. I'm going to do... It is so rainy here in Alabama, you guys. Normally I would be in my little studio. And normally I would have an easel. Normally I would have an art board. And today I have neither. So literally roughing it, you guys, seriously. Okay. So I'm on chapter 6 now. I have the chapters 1 through 5 on my Patreon channel. So if you guys want to check them out, it's there. Okay, this is getting easier to do. I don't know why. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I can't. I just zoomed up. Let me see. Let's try to do this again, and I will go ahead and end. Yeah, I just zoomed up. Let me see if I can fix her. And then I'll do it this way. There. There we go. Okay, perfect. There. Okay. And when I color her in, you guys won't even notice. And when I take her into AI, you guys won't even notice. And that's a first for me. Let's go ahead and try to fix this little Kuma that I did. She's wearing skinny pants anyway, guys. There, see? No biggie. I wonder if Charles Schultz ever had these problems doing his. Of course, he wasn't doing live stream on YouTube either. This was many years ago. So, okay, let's see if we can't fix this. There we go, guys. Okay, that's not so bad, I guess. All right, now kind of fix this a little bit. When I was first doing this, you guys, I didn't have an easel, and I would use my artboard to do my illustrations, just my artboard. And I sat my artboard on my lap, and that was, I don't know, that was pretty challenging. But this here is really challenging. Number one, you guys, the reception is not that good here in the RV. So the other tape, the other live that I did yesterday, cut off like right almost the end of the tape. The reception just kind of cut me off from finishing my live. So it's kind of almost surreal doing this here, but it's all good, I guess. It's a pretty neat experiment, though. That's for one thing. Seriously. There. Okay. I should entitle my lives for now on. I should entitle it "Working in an RV," cartooning in an RV, or something like that. That would be a great title for my lives. Thank you. Something, guys, right? Seriously. There. Okay. Yay, I made it. She doesn't look abnormal, guys. Okay, let me finish here. I should do my titles from now on. Cartooning in an RV. That would be a great title for the rest of the time that I stay here. And I think I'm going to do that. My ASMR session. And one of my guests was saying, I can't hear you. It's like, because it's ASMR, guys. That's why. Yeah. Tracker Cowan Angel. I keep losing that silly. Hang on, guys. Keep losing that silly thing. Okay, keeping going. I sure appreciate you guys bearing with me. I'm telling you, this is quite the unique experience, if any. If I have anything to say about what I've been doing for the last week, it's this. Wow. It's an experience. And so it gives me a whole brand new respect for people who camp and live in RVs. RV life, right? But I figured, hey, what the heck? I can cartoon my sister's RV. Sure, I can do that. Piece of cake, guys. There. Okay. Let me see. So this is what I got. Here's my storyboard here. And so he's going to, Tracker Count Angel goes, what have you done, Agent Cece? She says, nothing, darling. And he goes, we don't make changes unless you get clearance from the bosses. And Frank and Herb are the bosses. They're the masters of the universe, you guys. And so she did a no-no, big time. I have 2 more comic strip panels to go, you guys. And I'm so glad that you are hanging out with me today. I'm telling you, I have 3 more actually. Okay, so what happened before was Cece was hired on by Sheriff Floyd to lure Chuck back into the processing van to go get processed, to go back to the processing plant. See, he has escaped from the processing plant from the beginning of the comic strip. Him and Veal escaped the processing plant. And so Sheriff Floyd is this bungling sheriff who keeps trying to catch him and bring him back to collect a bounty, a $10,000 bounty on him. And he hasn't been successful so far. Okay. All right. Now, Cece, by the way, let me just do this really quick. Before we go on here, I'm going to go ahead and improvise and do a little ad-libbing here. She is going to have a little can. That is going to be a secret can that she has snuck in. Don't know where she was hiding it, but she was hiding it somewhere. So this is her can of love potion number 9. Let's do love potion. Okay, so she snuck in a can of love potion. So she already got him once. He was willing to follow her to the ends of the earth before, but then Veal, his little friend Veal, was able to save him. And so what happened was, Cece was able to get close enough to Chuck to spray him with that love potion stuff. So here's Chuck, Commander Cowan. So she was able to zap him. Okay. Have you guys ever tried doing this? I am only speaking for myself. It's harder than it looks. I kind of feel like I know what it feels like to be a kindergartner again, trying to learn how to do anything with a pencil or a writing implement, seriously. And I outlined this too, guys. I outlined this so I wouldn't goom up too much, but Lord knows I did a couple of goomers here, so it's all good, I think. So that can of love potion just flew out of her hands like magic. Because in cartoon land, anything is possible. Okay. And Chuck, there. Okay. So that can of love potion just kind of plunked right out of her hand and started doing its little job. Spraying Chucky. I'm going to edit my live streams because there's lately I didn't realize that the reception here where I'm at in this little RV is not that good, you guys. Seriously, this camping life. I mean, it's some people love doing it. Love camping. In my case, it's not cracked up. But it's like, oh, it's like, okay. It's a challenge. It really is a challenge doing this way, guys. But I don't know. I think it's kind of fun. That's another element to my channel. Because those of you who are following my channel know that if it could go wrong, it normally does. Hey, I don't try to, I don't know. It's not about, I don't know, try not to be worrying about if it's going to turn out well or not. The point is if it helps somebody relax and chill out and know that just because things go wrong doesn't mean it's the end of the world, you guys. It's not the end of the world if things go wrong. Seriously. And I try to take things with a grain of salt, and I try to instill that into folks who join me on my channel. Don't worry about the small stuff, guys. All it is cartooning, and that's all I got. Let me see. I'll put this little cape right over here. You guys, in my other house, if it could go wrong, it normally did. And I think that's one of the reasons why I have so many viewers. It's like, let's see what's going to happen in Mo's life today. Let's see what kind of goom up she's going to do on her live. I should take I don't know, a vote or something. Or just a poll. What's going to happen in Mo's session today? Are there going to be roosters? Are there going to be Zoomers whizzing down the road? Is there going to be construction? Are there going to be neighbors fight? It's funny. Who knows what happens? Okay, so that being said, this is what's going on. So far, I have not had very many oopsies, so yay. So this is what's happening now. Cece has a can of love potion. I'll call it passion potion, you guys. So this passion potion she sprayed Chuck, and he got he fell in love with her again. So now Lola, who happens to be Chuck's girlfriend, said, "Oh no, here we go again," because he was already smitten once. But they were able to rescue him. So let's see. So she was able to get into her little bag of tricks and try to find something to cure Chuck of his ism. So this comic strip panel is going to be that of Lola trying to help Chuck out. A little bag of tricks, you guys. When she got her superpowers, you guys, she was given a bag of tricks. And she's in charge of that. There. So this bag of tricks has everything. It comes fully equipped with anything you need to get yourself out of a fix. Bag of tricks, get you out of a fix. Wow. There. Okay. This is the hard part, you guys, because I'm getting down to the bottom where it's really hard to maneuver my marker. So what I'll do is try to find another place to do this. That's going to be on my punch list today. There. There. Okay. Here's a little cape. There. And here's little Chuck. He's all smitten again. So yeah, this you guys, I don't have very much more to go as far as hitting my 1,000 mark for my subscribers. So what I've decided to do is once I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to go ahead and have the toilet books available for people who are subscribers on my channel. So I have a publisher printing them out, so I just need to figure out a way to get them shipped to you guys once they're available. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about that, you guys. So, let's see here, guys. Let's see. Okay, now let's get shirts on, guys. Let me see here. And here's Lola. She's all kinds of worried, you guys. That's Cece. She's the little vixen. You guys, it is so muggy here in this town. I'm telling you. Well, my sister took me to the store this morning and it was raining cats and dogs. And those of you who have curly hair, I'm telling you, I think it's a pain in the hoo-hoo when on muggy days for people with curly hair. And my hair has a mind of its own, and it just does its thing. When the rain comes, it just does its thing. So that's my take on curly hair and water. The other day I washed my hair and it took an hour for it to dry because of the environment here. Here we go. Okay, now, what else do we need to do here, guys? I have to do this. Doggone it, you guys. I keep losing my stuff. I'm telling you, I am roughing it in a big way. Just break out the marshmallows and the weenies, you guys. We're going to have us a weenie roast, a picnic. There. Poor Chuck. Poor Chucky. He got gotten again. And if you guys, if this doesn't make sense to you, feel free to go to my blog site, my couchjoke.blog, and get caught up. Seriously. The entire comic strip is on my couchjoke.blog if you're interested in checking out the comic strip. It used to be the Bill and Chuck show, but then one of my viewers said, why don't you make a superhero? And so I did. So I turned Chuck, mild-mannered Chuck, into a superhero. And that changed the whole dynamic to the cartoon. It used to be the Bill and Chuck show, but now it's Super Cal and Friends. Let me get my other, you guys. Keep losing that thing. Okay, so let me get you her. Let me see. Okay, get their horns done. I think I'm having one of those. Let's see. I don't know. My little. There. Let's see. What else do I need to do here for these guys? I have to finish coloring them in, you guys. Okay. I sure hope you guys are having a happy Saturday, by the way. You know I am. Even when I'm having a bad day, it's like I start cartooning and just doodling around with stuff, and boy, it just changes my whole entire attitude. And life doesn't get so lifey after cartooning for a little while. So I highly suggest. Oh, sorry guys, my bad. Intermission time. Okay, sorry about that, guys. See, that's what you get with my channel. If it go wrong, it normally does. So life gets lifey every once in a while. And take it with a grain of salt. Alright, how that happened. Okay, so this is what's going on. So Lola's going, oh no, here we go again. So he's been struck by the love bug again, and Lola's getting into her bag of tricks. So little did the gang realize that Cece brought in a secret weapon and was hidden under her helmet. So this is the last panel that I'm going to be doing. And so the last panel is, I hope you, let me see. Oh, okay, so she's looking for an antidote. That's it. That's what's happening now, guys. So she's going to get in her bag of tricks and look for an antidote. So, Alabama live stream. Who knew? Sorry about the crash, you guys. I love my family. Don't get me wrong. I do. But they get kind of noisy. They kind of remind me of these puppy dogs. And the fact of the matter is, there's nothing you can do about live stream, you guys. So, that's all I got. That's all I got. And the little sounds in the background are my brother-in-law fixing the RV. Because I'm literally camping out. Okay, there's Tracker Gal Angel, and here's Lola. Okay, grabbing into her bag of tricks. Okay, guys. So I'm going to entitle this, you guys, for the rest of my time spent here in Alabama. My title for my sessions are going to be cartooning in an RV in Alabama. Life getting lifey in an RV in Alabama. Seriously, you guys. And I think it's so funny because I think half of my viewers just click on to see what goes on in my little lifey world. It's so funny. Here's what you see is what you get with me, you guys. I mean, we're pretty chilled out here. Pretty chilled out group of people. So I love you and I appreciate you for putting up with my life. My lifey life. while I'm cartooning. I appreciate you guys a lot. Okay. And if anyone feels like being a moderator ever, please feel free to just like look me up or comment or anything like that. If you're up to it. I have a couple of folks who are mods, and they're very sweet people, and they take care of me as far as that goes. So, if anyone's willing to do that, I appreciate you doing that for me. Okay, we're just about done here anyway, guys. It's been real, if anything. It has been real today, guys. Rainstorms and things crashing. Brother-in-laws, sisters, people hanging out with me. In other words, today's been a trip. I'm going to have to invest in some kind of something though. Last night I was doing some pastel art last night. It worked out pretty well. I guess cartooning's different. There's Angel. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Some days are good. Some days are kind of a challenge. So, but I try not to worry about the challenging days. So, today's one of those challenging days, to say the least. Anyway, all right. This is Tracker Kill Angel, and he's telling Cece that. Oh no, Cece's telling Tracker Cow Angel that she has to get an antidote for Chuck, because he has been smitten again. So let me go ahead and go over the comic strip with you if I can. Alright, so I got my storyboards here. So this is what's happening in the comic strip, you guys. Everything is illustrated. Alright, this is page 1. This is page 2. Page, let's see, page 3, page 4, page 5, okay. So, this is Jeremiah, and he's saying, she changed her look. She wasn't looking like this before, but all of a sudden she disappeared and she came back looking like $1,000,000. And so he says, you know, I don't think it's cool to change your uniform without clearing it through the general. So, and she says, don't worry, darling. I'll deal with the bosses. So that's what she's doing. And then Tracker Cow Angel shows up and he says, what's going on here? He sees that she's changed her look, and he's going, in fact, you know what I'm going to do, guys? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. There. Okay, so all of a sudden he shows up and says, what is going on here? And he tells her, you know that you can't do this without clearing it through the bosses. Frank and Herb are the generals. And she's going, and then she has a little can of passion potion, which she has snuck with her because she was going to spray Chuck again to get him to fall in love with her again. So she's got that going on. She has snuck that passion potion, say that 3 times, and to sabotage Chuck. So it, by magic of cartooning, the can of passion potion jumps out of her hand and sprays Chuck. And then Cece's going, oh no. She's going, not again. She goes, let me look into my bag of tricks and see if I can't find an antidote. And so, and this is her looking for an antidote. And I'm not sure how, oh, and Tracker Cow Angel is saying, well, I hope that this works this time. Because he almost got processed the last time. You know what, you guys, I was really struggling with this part of the comic strip. I was having creator's block, and I was thinking, what else can I add to this? And I think I've just been having one of those days, guys. And I think everyone has them. I think you want to do something, and then all of a sudden your brain gets in the way of doing things, and you go, what's going on, brain? I thought I had this. So I'm going to go ahead and upload this to my comic strip on my Cow Jokes blog, and then I'll go ahead and put the content in, and the text, the dialogue, and all that other stuff. And so hopefully I'll send you a link to the page that I'm on in my community page after I'm done doing all this stuff with it. But I don't know if anyone else is going through this or not. I know that I am. I'm just lately have creator's block, and I don't know if it's the change of environment. I don't know if it's the weather. It's I'm typically work in Las Vegas, and I'm in Alabama right now. So not sure if it's just acclimating to this weather or environment. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm gonna do my best to make sure that this comic strip makes sense to you. I promise you. And thank you so much, you guys. Thank you, Jake, and all you other friends that have decided to come and join me. I can't do this without you, so I'm just so thankful and grateful to all of you all. So let me go ahead and take care of this part. Let me get the cartooning part uploaded to my blog site, mycowjokes.blog, which is current and everything is up to date except for this part. So I'm going to go ahead and add this content to the blog site. And that being said, I hope you guys are having a fantastic Saturday. Thank you so much for putting up with me and all the shenanigans that are going on in my lifey life now today. So take care. Thanks again. And I wish you love and life. Namaste, guys. Thanks again.